welcome to some playoff hockey. I'm going to mute the microphone here until we get the game started because they're playing some tunes, but we will be right back when the game is about ready to start. All right, that's the puck drop for some playoff hockey here today in the Silver Division for District 6. Our CCHA Stormhawks Squirt C Purple team are playing the Minnetonka Black team today in the first round of pool play for District 6 playoff hockey. Starting things off with Zimmerman, Pantages, and Lockwood on offense. And we've got Aldeval and McKinley on defense. Here we go. Zimmerman does a nice little wraparound there at the stop. Goes ahead, loses it on the side there. Lockwood is chasing it down in the corner. Zimmerman picks it back up now. He's going to skate it back behind the net. Lockwood's going to chase it up the boards, but it's going to come all the way back, I imagine. No, it doesn't. Minnetonka stopped it there along the boards. Lockwood gets it, kind of backhands it over, gets picked up by Minnetonka, and they kind of shuffle it up to the center. Ends up in the hands of McKinley on defense, kind of turns it over there, and they skate it, and they go in offsides. They're going to get a change of shift here, and have some quick shifts here in the playoffs. We've got Lascalzo, Squires, and Kaufman out there now. Hessler on defense, Eklo as well. Hessler's on the right side, Eklo on the left. Boys are wearing the black sweaters here today. We got Squires coming up, makes a pass through the middle, comes out back into the neutral zone. Minnetonka skating it back the other way now. Loses it. Shot on net. Flynn Estabrook is in net here tonight. Had a little bit of a goalie debacle before the game, trying to figure out if our primary goalie, Arik Thurmer, was going to be able to make it here tonight. And so we ended up finally getting some goalie gear for Estabrook. So he's going to be in net here tonight. Tried to do a little centering pass out to the middle from the defense. Ended up in the hands of Minnetonka, take it and skate it back in. We'll turn around there off the shin pad of CC. Back over to the middle. Lascalzo is going to come up with this, make a little move there. Tries to pass it over to Kaufman. Connects behind him. But they are still onside, but now it's back into the neutral zone. Comes all the way back out there. They'll change a shift here on defense. It looks like we had McKinley on defense come out quickly to regain control of that puck. Squires tries to get a stick in there, but it does come back out. Playing with it here in the neutral zone, trying to figure out where it goes. McKinley makes a nice pass over to his partner over on the other. I'm sorry, Aldeval makes a nice pass over to McKinley over on the other side. They pass it down. Icing is waved off. They tries to do a little wrap around. It's a delayed penalty there, I believe, on Minnetonka. So I believe, let's see if they call that or not. Nope, they just ended up having a quick whistle there on the goal, which is probably okay. Kind of prevents some injuries in net here. Got a little shot by Lawler, ends up hitting a Minnetonka kid there in the side. Little poke check away by Jacob White. Kuntz comes up with this. He had a pretty nice shot there in warm-ups. Back up the boards. Kuntz tries to backhand it back in. Isn't quite able to get his kind of deflected back into the Minnetonka player's hands. All the ball skating back over. Intercepts, skates it around. Passes it up the boards. Kuntz is there. White is on the edge here. White gets it, skates it up. He's got room to go up the sidelines. Takes a little wrist shot, a little uncharacteristic play there by Jacob White. Loose puck in front. Minnetonka scoops it up, sends it down the other way. Intercept taken away by Eklo. Tries to send it over. I believe that is an offsides call. All right, face off here, won by Zimmerman, takes it, skates it down in, gets a little shot, goes back in the corner. Lockwood tries to center it, skates it around here, loses control of the puck behind the net, gets shifted all the way back up. Eklo tries to step up and keep it in. He does by a very narrow margin. Over on the side here, Zimmerman tries to pass it over in front, intercepted by Minnetonka, who takes and skate it back the other way. He hits a guy in the middle. Doesn't get full control of it and bounces back down deep into the zone. Going to be pursued by a couple of Stormhawks here. McKinley picks this one up and skates it back. Sorry, Zimmerman, rather. Tries to make a move through the middle. Doesn't quite come up with it there. Back out to defense. Eklo steps up, keeps this puck in the zone. Off the boot of Lockwood there in the middle. Kind of battling for it out front. Minnetonka finally gets it back out into the neutral zone. Eklo steps up. Kind of a dangerous move there, but one that paid off. If he would have missed that puck, they would have had a very clean breakaway. Good thing he got it. Back down in the corner now is Hessler. He's going to make a move inside here. He's going to skate it. It's going to go right through the middle, actually kind of divide the defense. He's got a one-on-0 here. He's going to make a nice shot. Stopped by the goalie. Comes up big. He goes ahead and keeps that in. Wow, single-handed play there by King Hessler. Lascalzo turns around, keeps that puck in. Jay Squires in view here. Lascalzo's got it on his foot. Kaufman there to help him out. Lascalzo backhand over to Squires. Kaufman is there. Minnetonka turns it around. Back through the middle. Big stick by Aldeball. Back out into the neutral zone, looks like. McKinley's got this puck, passes it over to Aldeball, tries to center it up through the middle, taken away by Minnetonka. Pops out into their own zone, icing waved off. Minnetonka sends it around. The only person on the edge is Stormhawk. Gets a shot off the top crossbar, bouncing around back. Comes back to the defense, is now out into the neutral zone, passes it over to McKinley on the far side, bounces it up the boards here to Lascalzo, dumps that one in. Kaufman in pursuit. It's on net. Goalie's going to cover this one up. We're going to have a face-off down in the Minnetonka end. Change of shift here once again. Eklo's going to get this on defense. Gets a shot. Bounces off the goalie. Loose puck in front. Jacob White. Gavin Coons scoops that one up. Goes glove side lower. Pops the goal in. First blood. CCHA. Gavin Coons stepping it up. I was telling you earlier, he looked sharp in warm-ups here today. I think he's going to have a big game here today. Pops this one up. Now Blake Lawler is going to go ahead and chase this one down. Gets a little shot. Glove. Slightly mishandled by the goaltender there. Drops the puck. very astutely pounces on that one. There's going to be a face-off down at their end. Puck drop comes out to the defense. Eklo steps up, takes a shot, bouncing around in the middle. Gavin Coons there once again, puts one on. Goalie takes it away. Lawler turns one around, sends it back in there. Gavin Coons in pursuit. Getting his stick in there, comes back out, gets, diving effort there by Caleb Eklo. King Hessler sends it over to Eklo. Difficulty getting it out of the zone here. Back down into the corner. Hessler tries to send it up the boards. Intercepted by Minnetonka, sends it across. Mishandled at the blue line by, here we go, Coons. To Lawler! Oh, that was a big play. They connected, just not quite able to get the shot off quick enough and on target. Some pretty quick whistles earlier, but I guess they decided not to do quick whistles here. He didn't have possession of that puck, so I guess that is understandable, but that is kind of a bummer there. Minnetonka gets the shot, bounces down. Estabrook tries to pounce on that one, but they get that goal right back, and the score is 1-0, or 1-1. Over on this side here now, we've got Zimmerman and Lockwood. Lockwood kind of pounces it over to the defense. All the ball to McKinley. McKinley pushes it up. Back into the neutral zone. Zimmerman tries to get a stick in there on the stick of McKinley. Tries to send it over to Lockwood. Lockwood, nice little quick stick handling there. Sends it over to the show. Back out to McKinley on defense. Lockwood waiting at the blue line here, looking to clear it here. Pantages gets a shot, bounces back behind the net. Lockwood's going to in pursuit, tries to send it across. It ends up going back behind the net. Eddie Pantages kind of trips up there, gets tripped up, I think, on the other player. Back down into our defensive end. Aldeball gets it, sends it back the other way for McKinley. McKinley looking to kind of back it up. Loose puck in the front. Comes out to the defense. Defense gets a shot, bouncing around in the middle. McKinley on it. Sends it, backhands it around. Lockwood over here on this near side. Just tries to send it up. Gets pushed out. Kind of fighting for it here in the neutral zone. Minnetonka turns it around. Tries to get a nice little backhanded shot there. Flynn Estabrook with the big stop. Steps out of the crease and pushes that one over. Well, that was a pretty nice little move if it would have worked out for Minnetonka, but that one comes out and they just end up pushing it back in instead for the offsides call. Got about 4 minutes left here in this first period of playoff hockey, where everybody's skates are sharper, shots are sharper, speed is quicker, and the boys are all on edge. This is Minnesota youth playoff hockey, where everybody plays their best to leave it all on the ice. Puck drop, Kaufman in the middle rather. Gets sent up, back out in the neutral zone. They wave off the icing call. Minnetonka is going to be the first one there. Rather than skating it around, he sends it out front. Lascalzo tries to make him pay. Not quite able to do so. Oh, mishandles slightly at the blue line there. Looks like they got a Minnetonka floater that back there. They may have to keep an eye on that for the rest of the game here. Still Squires, Kaufman, and Lascalzo out there. Loose puck here in the middle. Minnetonka takes and skates it around by their defense. They try to send it forward. Gets caught up in the skates of Squires. Eklos pushes this away. Top of this crease, or top of the slot, rather. Turned around by Hessler. He's going to skate it. He's going to go take it to the outside and push it back in. He's got lots of Stormhawks. Goes top shelf, glove side, King Hessler. Pops another goal in to put CC up 2-1 here with 3 minutes left in the first period. Change of shift here. Coons, White, Lawler. Offsides there. Coons lost control of the puck there at the blue line. Pushed out by Minnetonka for the quick offsides call here. They're going to hopefully just get this puck right back on the ice and we can keep playing here. Got 2:45 left here in the first. Gavin Coons at the red line steps up. Gets pushed away by the defense. All the ball scoops it up here back in our own end. Tries to send it up the boards. Taken away by Minnetonka. Minnetonka makes a nice pass through the middle. Coons sends it over to Lawler. Stick handles his way past the blue line. Then up to the red line. Sends it down deep. A little dump and chase here. Not a bad option when you're in a hot pursuit like that. Gets through the defense. Nice stop there by McKinley, though, to kind of stop, put some pressure on. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone now. We're going to try to bounce it up the boards for taking it back in again here. Yeah, puck, I think they wave off that clear. Still bouncing around, kept in by Minnetonka. All the ball's going to take this one back behind the net. Looked like he wanted to send it back the other way, but then does a quick little turnaround. Bounces off a few players over here, so they do wave off the icing call. Lots of pressure by Gavin Coons. Minnetonka defense takes it around. Still all that pressure. Bounced it, loose puck in front. Lawler didn't quite see it to react. There's that floater. Tried to get the pass. They do wave off that off the icing. Scooped up here by Hessler once again. Who's going to skate it? He's going to try and split the defense. Stick in there. No, arms up. Sent through the middle. Lockwood there. Back out to Eklo. Eklo steps up. Lockwood tries to turn around here. Gets a nice little shot on there. Gets tripped up by a Minnetonka player. Defense steps up, pushes it in, bounces off the shin pads of a few players here. Everybody gets in there. Taken up by Zimmerman. Minnetonka turns around. There's that floater again. Definitely need to watch him. Good news is he's over there on Hessler's side. Hessler's got probably the longest stick on the team. Still Zimmerman, Lockwood, and Pantages out there. Lockwood gets a little poke check in there to push it forward. Minnetonka takes and turns it the other way for an offsides call on Minnetonka. Score is still 2-1 CCHA. About 20 seconds left here. Won't have too much longer after this puck is dropped. There it goes. Zimmerman tries to push it forward. He does, out to the Minnetonka defense. No pressure there really, though. Taken and skated around by Zimmerman. Snaked away by Minnetonka. McKinley tries to step up. He's got 6 seconds to get this puck off. There's a nice little end-game shot. Loose puck in front. There's the horn. Oh, Lockwood wishes he could have that one back. But that brings us to the end of the first period. We've got a nice little 1 minute break here. CC up 2-1 after one. There we go. That puck drop signals the beginning of the second period of hockey here in the District 6 Silver Division playoffs. Pool number 2, I believe. I'm not sure if they're labeled or not, but there are 2 4-team pools here in the District 6 Silver Division playoffs. We are in a pool with Minnetonka Black, Edina Black, I believe. Nice shot! And the other, actually, CCHA team. That game's going to take place on Saturday. Should be a fun one. The other videographer from that team and I have been talking and coordinating. We may try and get a dual broadcast going, maybe get a couple of cameras going. So we'll keep everybody in the loop for that. Could be a fun one to watch. Minnetonka putting some pressure on here. Estabrook deflects that one behind the net very smartly. Lascalzo takes it. Nice pass through the middle to Squires. Makes a nice little cut move there through the middle. Ends up getting taken away. Would have been a tough one to stay on sides, though, too. There was, as he had a few other of his teammates in hot pursuit of his position. Back out to Asher Anderson on defense. That's a name I haven't actually called out here yet today. I feel like one we usually do, but there's those quick hands by Flynn Estabrook, and that does a nice job of seeing through traffic there. That's a tough one to stop, but he basically had eyes in the back of his head and on his pads. Leaned forward and covered that one up quickly and decisively. Excellent play by Flynn Estabrook. Coons tries to send it back to the defense. Does a nice job of winning that faceoff. That was a quick, nice little turn move in the middle to kind of body the other person out. Good move. Back to Aldeball on defense, sends it forward. Loose puck here in the middle. Coons to Lawler. Lawler pushes that one in. Coons is in hot pursuit back behind the net. He's going to get the rebound. Bounces off the Minnetonka player there. Jacob White backhands this one in to try and keep it in. Off the boards, back out into the neutral zones, going all the way down by Minnetonka. I do believe that's going to be an icing call. And that whistle signifies that it is. Got 11 minutes here in the second period. Same lineup. Trying to push it forward. This lineup has been hot to trot lately, and hopefully they can put another one in. Here he goes, sends it over. See if we can keep this one in. No, we do not. He sends it over across ice. That's a nice, smart play there. He was decided to kind of look up. We were a little slow to get on sides there. Interestingly, they bring it all the way back. Not quite sure what that was about. Anyway, take it back. Coons pushes it forward into the neutral zone. Lawler in pursuit. Minnetonka shoves it down deep. Eklo is going to get this one up. He's got his head up. Oop, ends up tripping on the red line there. Aldeball steps in. I believe this says Lawler here. This is a nice effort there. Aldeball pushes it up the boards. Lawler is going to go try and get after it. The defense shoves it back out. Loose puck here in the middle. Stick handles through. Aldeball there. Lawler on the near side. Shot on goal under the pad of Flynn Estabrook. And they blow the whistle. Kaufman pushes this one forward, right on nets. Goalie covers it up. That's going to be good for us as we get a face-off in their zone. We've got 8.5 minutes left here in the second period. Still 2-1 CC. Kaufman there, tries to push it forward. Back out to the defense. Hessler tries to take a shot. Ricochets off the skate. Minnetonka takes and turns this one around back the other way. Weaves his way through the middle. We got a 3-on-1 here. Nice job by the defense. Hessler stepped in there. He's going to just skate this one. He's going to just go ahead and skate it all the way here. He's going to go through the middle now the other way. Everybody is on sides. Oh, he fakes forehand, goes backhand and forehand again to put this one in. King Hessler puts the Stormhawks up by 2. King Hessler takes that one from behind the net, goes the distance. Ooh, this one shot out of the cannon here is Kaufman back down into the corner, looking for somebody to pass it to. Nobody's in the high slot, though. That's really kind of a shame, frankly. I mean, it's kind of where he's supposed to be, but when he's the one there, somebody's got to cover for him. We got to get guys in those specific spots. Minnetonka takes this one the other way. Gets a shot from the top of the circle. Mishandled slightly by Flynn Estabrook in net, but this one comes out to the neutral zone. Defense tries to kick it back in right away as if the referee wouldn't see that. We have an offsides call in Minnetonka. A little bit of racket here in the background. That is the Eden Prairie A team. They are kind of winding up, if you will, for a game versus Bloomington right after this here in the Bloomington Ice Garden. Nice pass up the middle. Gavin Coons there in the middle. Jacob White taking it up the side. Takes a big ripper from the side. That's the classic Jacob White we love and know and love and know. All the ball over to Jacob White once again. Coons picks this one up at the top of the circle. Minnetonka knocks it away, skating it back the other way. Jacob White puts the body in there to knock that one away. Nice job, Jacob. Back out to neutral ice, all the ball. Back over to McKinley. McKinley decides to take this one up. Oh, ends up getting caught up in a Minnetonka player's legs there. Back behind the net is all the ball. Looking up. Nice pass to Lawler. Lawler makes a move. Turns it around here. Tries to pass up the boards. Coons knowing just where to look. These two have been playing together well all season long. Minnetonka finally takes it from their end. We got a 2-on-2 back the other way. Shot from the high slot there. Flynn Estabrook deflects it back down into the corner. Minnetonka defense steps up, pushes this one forward. Lawler back down deep to fight for it against a couple of Minnetonka players. Off the skates of McKinley, who's going to skate this one through the middle. Tries to weave his way through. Big crowd there, unfortunately. He does a nice job of just pushing it back in there and getting back up on defense. Minnetonka takes it away here. So where is he? I don't know if he was looking to get out. Flops it up there, a little flopper doodad there. He was getting a quick shift change in. That was Hessler. That was an offsides call. Minnetonka tries to push it right back in. And they have a player in the zone already. Puck's going to drop here momentarily. We got Zimmerman, Pantages, and Lockwood. Pantages tries to shove it up the boards, taken away by Minnetonka. Back deep in our own zone now. Hessler picks it up. Looking to make a pass. Tries to go across ice. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Minnetonka's good. Lockwood Gets in there. He came out of nowhere to get back in there. Decides to skate for that one. Minnetonka takes it, shoots it from a wide position there. Deflected. Nice job there. Does come out of the zone. The defense is playing a little deep there. That's why you got to guard that line. You got to stay on the. If you're going to stay, try to keep it in. You got to stay on the inside of the line. At least that stick, anyways. But if you're going to be out in the neutral zone, you might as well let them take it out. I mean, in squirts, anyways. In older league hockey, it's okay to knock it back in because there's this thing called delayed offsides that they don't call here in youth hockey. Aldeball tries to pull a Hessler there and go from skate it from the outside to the inside there. Pushed up the boards. Lockwood's there. Bounces off a skate. Tries to push it forward. Gets back in there. Minnetonka takes it. Gets a shot from the high slot. Oh, Pantages there to save the day, to push it out wide. Zimmerman's going to scoop it up and skate back through the middle. He's going to try and weave his way through traffic. Loses it, but ends up in the hands of Pantages. Eddie just decides to dump it in. She's going to get a if Zimmerman was just slightly quicker, he could have maybe had that shot. Comes back out to the defense. Aldeball tries to get a shot. Pantages is unfortunately in the way there. Shot! Lockwood is over on the back side there. Isn't quite able to capitalize. Tries to backhand it over back through the middle. Lockwood gets back in there once again. Tries to step forward. Eklo puts it up. Back in the hands of Lockwood. Gets it knocked away from him. Minnetonka takes it back. They make a move. Gets knocked away by the defense. Nice job of covering there in front, though. Eklo's going to have to get in front of those guys. Woo! Shot goes just wide on the back side there. Flynn Estabrook doing a nice little butterfly move there to keep to hold the zone. Oh, there we go. Puck's knocked back onto the neutral zone. Really good for CC just to kind of regroup and get their bearings straight here, which gives us a nice little offsides call, a little reprieve. We've got about 3 minutes left here in the second period, where our lovely Stormhawks are up 3-1 currently. Sorry, I did just adjust the period ticker there, and I'm going to have to do it again shortly when it comes back to the third period. But Minnetonka has this one taken. Oh, he makes a. So he was right at the blue line and made a pass actually backwards, which is what ended up causing that offsides play. It's a real tough one. He was in hot pursuit by the Stormhawks, and so he tried to pass it to a teammate. But you just got to make sure that they are also in the zone with you if you are gonna do that. Turned out good for us though. McKinley loses it in his skates there. Minnetonka keeps it in. There we go. Backhands it over. Kind of skating it out. Nice job using the stick and the skates over on the other side by Squires. Out to Lascalzo. Back on defense. McKinley, loose puck in the front. Just kind of crashing that net. Kaufman kind of goes head first into the boards. I believe they're going to call a penalty there on Minnetonka. We'll see. For going kind of a roughing call. There's kind of a no tolerance policy of going quickly into the boards like that. Pretty much have to call that penalty. You'll notice all these boys have big red stop signs in the back of their jerseys, and that's pretty much to prevent that sort of thing from happening. So we've got our first power play of the game, and it happens to be in favor of the Stormhawks, which is good. Aldeball tries to pass it up to McKinley. McKinley steps up, pushes it forwards. Taken away by Minnetonka player here in neutral ice. Jacob White getting a stick in there. Battling for it there on the far edge. Coons turns it around. Notices he's got all the pressure on him here, but that's going to be an icing call by Minnetonka. 1:45 left, minute left on the power play. Stormhawks up 3-1. See if we can find some pizzazz out of this line here. The Lockwood Pantages Zimmerman line. Here we go, back in the hands of Pantages, tries to get it over to Lockwood. Intercepted and knocked away by Minnetonka, who take it and skate it back the other way. Hessler is going to field this one back behind there. Not sure what that, I think they're calling that an icing call. I guess I have to review that one, but it looked like he was well past the red line there, if you ask me, but not sure. Doesn't matter, it's good for us. Here we go. Puck drop. Minnetonka takes it, skates it the other way. Knocked away there by Hessler. Everybody doing a nice job of getting on the back check there. Minnetonka gets it, gets a shot out front, bouncing around, loose puck in the middle. Pantages picks it up, skates it back the other way, tries to push it up the boards. It's got a little help there from Zimmerman. Hessler tries to send it over. Lockwood tries to get a shin guard in there, not quite able to do so. Some fancy stick work there by the Minnetonka player. Up in the high slot, does come out into the neutral zone. They're going to blow an offsides whistle there. 45 seconds left here in the second period. Puck chop's going to be on the other side of the neutral zone. That was kind of looking like it was going to be here, but they decided to drop it over there. There we go. Pushed forward. Puck face-off one by Minnetonka. Decide to send it down deep. McKinley over there. Passes it over to Aldeball. Aldeball tries to send it up through the middle. It's going to be an icing call on the Stormhawks here. Minnetonka does have their fifth player back, so it's anybody's game here at this point. We've got some young fans here waving, trying to get on camera. Puck drop comes out. Oh, shot from the top of the circles. Still loose puck, knocked away by CC. Nice smart play there, just to go ahead and try and get, after a couple of quick little passes and plays like that, anything just to get the puck out of the zone and regroup. Puck drop, Kaufman pushes it forward, ends up, the defense was kind of creeping in there, ends up getting a shot. Aldeball is going to take this, skate it up, loses it in his feet there in the middle, ends up, Lascalzo was kind of hanging back there. Nice job of backing up Aldeball, who was stepping up, trying to make a play. Mostly because we just had just a couple seconds left here in the second, but that horn brings us to the end of two, where the Stormhawks are up 3-1 in this playoff hockey pool play game one versus Minnetonka. Here we go. That puck signifies that it is the third period, which I will change on the scoreboard right away here this time. That puck is sent forward by the defense, bounces out to the Minnetonka defense, gets a shot, deflected, goes wide. Connor Kaufman, McKinley, just McKinley and Lascalzo back there, actually. Lascalzo knocks it forward. Kaufman trying to put some pressure on the defense there, does a nice job. End up bouncing around back behind the net. Jay Squire is the first one around there now. Little bit of incidental contact there on the side. Ooh, loose puck deflected there by McKinley. Does a nice job of regaining control. Tries to push this forward. He's skating. He's got room to go. He's got room to go. Tries to go forehand, a backhand, gets knocked down. Nice save there by the Minnetonka goaltender, and really, really nice skate there by Jonah McKinley. Bangs this stick down in frustration, but that was excellent effort actually on both sides. The goaltender just ended up coming up a little bit hotter than our scorer. Hessler steps up off the skate of Minnetonka, bounced back behind the net. We got Anderson back there. Tries to send it up the boards to Jacob White on this near side. Loose puck there, taken back around. Flynn Estabrook thinking he had it in his glove there. Connor Kaufman knocks it up. Gavin Coons, I'm sorry, that was Lawler. Gavin Coons takes and skates this one. Gets a shot, pass over the... Wow, that's a heads-up play there. Coons, rather than taking the shot, saw Lawler. He was there with him. Makes the pass over to the backside, just not quite able to connect. That is the second time those two have done that here today, and it is spectacular hockey. Pass, looked like he was trying to hit somebody in the high slot, ends up connecting with the defense. Loose puck in front, Lawler! Coons to Lawler again. Coons backhands it over to Lawler in the back door. Lawler tries to push it up to Coons now, and keeping it in. Nice job. Flips it around. Bouncing puck there in front. Lawler's going to try and intercept in the backside. Hessler steps up, pushes this in. Lawler kind of bangs that one back down deep. White now over there. Hessler to Lawler. Lawler over to Coons. Loose puck in front, ends up, Minnetonka steps up and ends up getting it, skating it back the other way. Incredible individual effort there by Hessler. Jacob White now on the near side. He ends up pushing it forward, goes all the way down. Minnetonka's going to take and skate this one around, see if Jacob can put a little pressure on. They try to send it up the boards here. Coons tries to get a shot, bounces off a Minnetonka player. Lawler tries to center. He's got Jacob White on the backside. Not quite able to connect here. Jacob White here over on the boards, looking to try and put it back through the middle again. Gets it stolen by Minnetonka. Minnetonka tries to pass it through the middle. Kept in by Ethan Aldeball. Bounces off a Minnetonka player over to the side, who takes him back up into the neutral zone here. Eklo trying to regroup, making the pass over to the side. We got a loose glove by Gavin Coons there in the middle. Over to Eklo. Eklo over to Lascalzo, or Pantages rather. Minnetonka through the middle. Loose puck in the front. Out to the defense. Defense lets it go by the blue line once again. You got to know where that blue line is, people, so you can keep it in the zone if you're going to step up and keep it in. Otherwise, you'll get those offsides calls. Ends up being good for CC. 9 minutes left here in the third period. CC wins that faceoff, sends it back over to the defense, passes it up to Pantages, gets it knocked away by Minnetonka. Defense tries to step up there. Ooh, that's going to be a tripping call. Actually, it's kind of semi-smart play there by Eklo. He was kind of looking at that puck. Wasn't touching it. They didn't blow the whistle. He was just killing a little time there. Especially considering we're up by 2 goals. So that brings it down into our own end, down a player for the next minute and a half. Could be a treacherous minute and a half. We'll see what these players do here. Lockwood pushes it up. Ends up getting taken away by a Minnetonka player off the shin pads of Asher Anderson. Tries to pass it forward. Nobody there. Zimmerman over on that far side. Lockwood trying to set up in the middle. Unfortunately, we got to make sure that we know that we are down a player. Fortunately, at this level of play, it doesn't always transpire too much. But it is a disadvantage, and it could possibly turn out that way. It's back into the neutral zone. Lockwood pushes it back this way. I'm going to see if he can get a little pressure on. Zimmerman was kind of scooting by him there. Back out to Ash McKinley on defense. We've got Zimmerman over here. That's going to be an icing call on CC. Going to get a change of shift there on pretty much all fronts. Eklo and Hessler now on defense. Squires and Coffin on offense. 37 seconds left on the power play. Minnetonka takes it, gets a shot. Flynn Esterbrook does a nice job of deflecting that one wide. They try to center it. Loose puck out front. Oh, nice little poke check there by King Hessler. On the back door, Minnetonka puts one in. They capitalize on the power play with 20 seconds left on the power play. We've got 7.5 minutes left in the game. Minnetonka is back within striking distance with quite a bit of time left. Kaufman pushes this one forward, tries to get a stick in there to make it deflected Isn't quite able to do so. Somebody's got to step up and push this puck. Nice job by Hessler stepping up here. He's going to skate it around, see if he can bring it all the way back around. Shot. Nice stop there by the defense. King Hessler still has it out front. Ends up getting pushed back to where his spot is and was not being covered. Hessler's got this puck again, makes another little move here. Does it once again. Gets taken down by Minnetonka. No, there's the arm. There's the whistle. It's going to be a penalty on Minnetonka. So that's going to bring the face-off down in their end. Let's see if the Coons line can... tries to pass it back to McKinley. Slightly mishandled. Ends up just dumping it back down into the zone for offense. He was being rushed pretty hard. So they're going to have to fight for it here in the neutral zone. Puck drop, pushed forward by Coons. Lawler in pursuit. Coons backing up the edge. Dumps it down in there. Lawler's going to have to chase it. He ends up covering the guy in front. Tries to send it across the white. Jacob now in pursuit. Out to the defense. All the ball takes a little slapper there from the top. Minnetonka intercepts and skates it back the other way. Ethan tries to get a stick in there. Wasn't quite able to do so. Nice stop by Esterbrook. Skated around the net now. McKinley gets it. Tries to pass it up to Lawler. Lawler, slightly mishandles it. And then the bad pass by Minnetonka. But they end up getting it anyway and taking it back this way. Ethan Aldeball is going to go take this one back behind the net. Skated up the sideline here. He's going to take it now back the other way. Finds the open ice. They are all on sides. He still has it. Gets a kind of a backhanded shot there. Gavin Coons is going to chase this one on the other side. Another shot through there. Loose puck in front. Minnetonka finds it and takes it back. They've got... CC's got 19 seconds left on this power play. Shot by Minnetonka. Covers it up. 13 seconds left with 5:45 left in the third period. Stormhawks currently up by 1 and have a little bit of a man advantage here for probably one attempt left before Minnetonka gets a player back. They did get a little change of shift here. We got Zimmerman, Pantages, and Lockwood out there. Minnetonka deflected back out into the neutral zone. Little flip pass there by Minnetonka for an offsides. I think looking like they're going to take it back out to the middle. Maybe, I'm wondering if that's maybe because it was a pass from maybe the top of the red line or something. Anyways, Minnetonka does have 5 players back on the ice here now. They end up taking this up, tries to push it forward. Real nice job by Hessler guarding that line. Once again, steps up, pushes it in, puts it on net, actually. Lockwood's over there on this side. Anderson steps up, pushes it forward. Gets kind of run over there, actually, by the Minnetonka player. Nice stick handling there by Minnetonka. Shot. Flynn Esterbrook deflects it wide. Nice job on the rebound save again as well. Pushed back the other way by Asher Anderson. Defense gets it about into the neutral zone and dumps it back down in for an offsides call to Minnetonka. Really exciting final period of hockey here. They're really, both teams still skating hard, just trying to find that grit here for playoff hockey. Kaufman pushes it forward, gets pretty well tripped up there at the. That's a tough one. It was incidental contact, I guess, there at the circle. Minnetonka skates it in. Gets a little bit of a shot there. Loose puck in front. Eklo comes up with this one. He's going to skate. He's going to take his turn and skate it. Tries to weave through the middle. He does still have it. Does a nice job. Little backhanded poke on net. Goalie covers it up. Very good idea, though, because the goalie could definitely mishandle that, and we had a player crashing in there. Jay Squires, the garbage man, was looking to add to his collection. Kaufman, tough face-off there. Isn't quite able to come up with it. Another loose puck back out to Lascalzo. Lascalzo kind of dumps it down in there, goes just wide. Squires in pursuit. Minnetonka gets it back at the top of the circle and skates it back the other way. Nice little pass up there. Little give and go action by Minnetonka. Takes and stick handles it. Gets deflected and gets pushed wide back behind the net. They are the first ones there, though. Looks like really nice defense there in the front because just being swarmed. Loose puck here, though. Trying to get a stick in there. Oh, gosh. Nice. Oh, excellent. Here we go. Connor Kaufman comes up with it of that scrum that was at the middle of the play. He tries to go wide here. Oh, little backhanded pass. Back out to Kaufman on the side. Squires helping him out. Back behind the net, Lascalzo, Squires and Kaufman out front, tries to make a pass, gets intercepted by Minnetonka. Minnetonka takes and passes it to the outside, skates it outside in, inside out. Gets a shot deflected back behind the net. Connor Kaufman's the one that's there. Squires up on the boards. 2.5 minutes left. We got... I think Minnetonka's pulling their goalie. Sorry, I kind of scrolled off screen there because I heard a bunch of yelling. I was going to see if they were pulling their goalie, and they were trying to, but the goalie wasn't quite able to hear it. Asher Anderson over here. There is an empty net currently. Minnetonka has 6 players on the ice. I think they probably have I would imagine, have their 6 best players on the ice. But I think, they come up with it. Gets deflected back down in the corner. Jacob White is out there. Asher Anderson pokes it forward, back out to the defense. Defense keeps it down deep. 2.5 minutes left. This is pretty early to be pulling a goalie, but nonetheless they are. It is an empty net. bouncing around in front. It does come back out into the neutral zone. They are going to have to regroup. Instead of regrouping, they decide to just dump it in. All right. No move to put the goalie back in yet. Looks like they are. Oh, that's what it was. It is currently 6:45, and that sound is the end of the game. It says there's 2 minutes left in the game, but there's not. It's 6:45, and that is the end of it. So Stormhawks come out on top here in the first game of pool play. This team really does seem to play well when they're under pressure. They've done very well in all the tournaments. They've played hard, played tough, and it looks to be that they are going to continue that trend here in the district playoffs. So first game of pool play against Minnetonka, CC comes out on top. Next game is Friday evening, I believe like 7:15 maybe. There's our fans. Great bunch of people there, I'll tell you that. But I think it's 7:15 on Friday night, so hopefully you can join us for that. Should be a fun one.